This is the plaintiff, Mercedes Foster. She says her neighbor and friend stole her credit card and used it to make unauthorized charges. That's right. The woman secretly took her credit card out of her purse, used it to the tune of $1,806.29, and she's here suing the thief for just that amount. This is the defendant, Jeanette Rodriguez. She says the plaintiff gave her the credit card at the vet's office so she could treat her dog who was vomiting and spitting up blood. The woman's trying to pull a scam because she told the credit card company her card was stolen and they credit her back the money. So the plaintiff has her money back and is now suing her for the same amount. Come on! She's accused of being sticky-fingered.
All parties, please raise your right hands.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case on the docket. The plaintiff says her neighbor's friend stole her credit card, but the defendant says the plaintiff gave her the card at the vet's office for the defendant's dog. The defendant says the plaintiff is pulling a credit card scam. It's the case of MasterCard Master Thief.
Thank you, Douglas.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Okay, Mercedes Foster, you are suing Jeanette Rodriguez for $1,806.29 that you say she inappropriately charged on your credit card without authorization. Tell me what happened.
Miss Rodriguez was outside with her dog.
How do you two know each other?
Just in the, she live in the building, I live in the building.
Okay,
And
did
we
you know
just,
her dog?
Say a few words to one another.
So you don't know each other at all, basically?
No, not really.
Okay, well, all right, so do you know her dog?
I see her with the dog, yes.
Okay.
That's about all I see her with the dog. But this time her dog was very sick for like a week or so. The dog had diarrhea. The dog was throwing up. And she was outside crying, and she said she wanted to take her dog to the vet. And there was this gentleman in the building. He said that he would take us. She asked me would I go
Why
with
you?
her.
You don't even know her.
Excuse me?
I said, why you? You don't even know her. You just told me you didn't know her.
I didn't know her.
So why are you joining in on the vet visit?
Well, I was out there. I wasn't doing anything. And
Do you two know each other? How do you know each other?
She lives in my building. We hang out in front in the summertime. She drinks. We drink, have a couple of drinks, talk. She knows my dog. She buys my dog food.
You buy her dog
Yes.
food?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That was something you didn't mention before.
I already gave it to her twice. My God. I
Okay.
gave it to her twice.
Okay, so go ahead.
She asked me to go, and I says, okay.
And you have been sitting outside?
Not for long. No.
Well, okay. You have been sitting outside when the decision to go to the vet had happened.
Yes.
Had you been drinking?
Yes.
Okay. Had you been drinking?
Yes, a little.
How long had everybody been drinking?
Oh, man, I was drinking early part of the day, and I drink occasionally.
Okay. How many drinks had you had? Do you know at that point?
I had a beer.
All day?
Yeah, that's what I wanted, Your Honor.
No, but I have been drinking the earlier part of the day, and
No.
I drink. Okay, so
No.
you had a beer the entire day?
I just had a beer.
Okay. How long had you guys been drinking out there?
No, not long. Maybe like half a beer.
Okay, so
I wasn't drinking all day, no.
do you know whether she had been drinking?
Well, yeah. Well,
A lot, a little?
not that much.
Okay.
She wasn't stumbling all over the place, no.
Okay, all right, so go ahead. So you go along for the ride, and then you're at the vet's office, and what happened?
I sat down. She went to the desk. I don't know what went on over
What
there.
ended up being wrong with your dog?
He had a stubborn virus.
So what did they do for your dog?
They gave him antibiotics and some IV.
IV? While the dog. So how long did the dog stay in?
1 day.
Was the dog cured?
Yeah,
Good. And what kind of dog do you have?
a pit bull.
Okay. According to you, what happens that night?
Okay, what happened that night, like I said, was I went with her. The guy who took us, he left. It was just me and another young lady and her. We were there. Just
Who's
three
the
of
other
us.
young lady who was there?
The lady just over here.
Go ahead.
I don't know, the dog was just not moving, not talking. The eyes was like closing.
Okay. Why are you here?
Because I realized that my credit card was stolen.
When was your credit card
I
stolen?
didn't realize my credit card was stolen. Okay, we came home. It was just me and her and the other young lady. And the next day, I got up and I wanted to go shopping. I looked all over the house for my credit card and whatnot. I couldn't find it. So I called the 1-800 number. Okay? Because I said, I don't know where is that. I got to go shopping. I ain't got no money. So what it was, I called and I stopped it. Okay? I stopped my credit card.
Did they
and
talk
then-
to you about your last purchases?
They did, but I don't remember.
Did they ask you whether or not you'd use your credit card at the vet?
And I said no.
So they did ask you, right?
Not really. They asked me when I went to the bank. The teller,
Okay.
they asked me. They the
So
one
they
that
asked you,
told
and
me.
you say, I did not give
That's
authority.
right, right.
Okay. So you cancel the credit card, and when do you talk to her about this?
When I found out that she was the one that had my credit card, because the bank.
How did you find out that she was?
Okay, the bank told me that that credit card was used at the vet. I said, what are you talking about? And they said, well, $1,800, $1,800 and whatever was used. I said, no.
Did you give her your credit card?
No.
Okay. What's going on?
Okay. We was outside sitting down, and my dog was sick. And she asked me what happened to Tyson, and I said, he's sick. And she was like, well, you don't care about your dog. I says, I do. She was like, you're not going to take him to the hospital? I said, I don't have the money to take him. So she was like, all right, I'm going to take you. I'm going to go upstairs, get my credit card. I have $8,000 in my credit card. And she
Was it a debit card or a credit card?
I don't know. I didn't see the credit card. She
Okay.
passed it to Anita. And she said that she will pay for it. And I told her no because...
What was her connection to your dog?
She loves Tyson.
Okay. So then what happens?
We got the dog ready. You know, we had to carry him downstairs because he was, you know, he couldn't even walk. And she was, you know, in the hospital with us. She was driving the doctors crazy, asking them all kinds of questions. Is he going to be alive? Is he going to die? So, you know, and then after all that, then we started talking about payments. She passed the card to Anita. At no moment I had that card in my hand, Your Honor.
Okay.
And then from there, Anita could, you know, if she could explain her version, because I didn't...
Come on up, Anita. What's your last name?
Yes.
Okay. What happened?
She had me the credit card. She said she didn't care how much was it. She just paid for the dog because the dog was sick.
Who signed the credit card bill?
She told me that to sign it.
But why doesn't she just sign it?
Because
She was just sitting down. She was
I
sitting
know, but
there.
she's just sitting down and it's her credit card. Why wouldn't she just sign it?
I don't
she was
know.
drinking?
The man that was in the front, he asked, he said, who's Mercedes Forster? She raised her hand. And she said, just sign it, just sign it.
Okay, and then what happens? When do you first hear, according to your story, she gave you authority to use the card? So
Yes.
when do you first hear that she is saying that she didn't give you authority to use the card?
some people in my neighborhood came up to me saying that she hired an investigator, that I went in her house, in her pocketbook, and I stole her credit card.
It wasn't like that because and when we was going home, I handed her back the card.
In the
And
cab.
she went upstairs to her apartment.
So what do you think? She just changed her mind because now the dog is healthy and she wants money
The
back?
dog was very
really,
sick.
Your Honor, she got her money back. The animal hospital called me. They confirmed me that she got her money back.
Meaning she contested the credit card charge?
Yeah.
Did you contest the credit card charge?
Is the defendant a little suspicious that the defendant saying the plaintiff let me use the card, but the plaintiff was there and the defendant signed?
Absolutely. There's no reason the plaintiff couldn't have signed.
By the way, as long as we're talking dogs, this dog looks like the dog on Frasier to me, Eddie. Is this?
She's a Jack Russell.
It is a Jack
It
Russell.
is. Yeah, her
You
name
know-
is Puppy.
The last time I bent down to pat a dog was on TMZ and the dog bit me. Am I okay?
You're fine.
Okay, let's see if I'm 1 for 2. What's the name?
Puppy.
Puppy, how you doing, Puppy? I'm 1 for 2. Okay, I'm gonna make you bite me yet. Going inside the courtroom.
Did you fight it and say, I didn't authorize that, I want my money
yes,
back?
Ma'am.
Okay.
And
then
could
did
I
they
say something, Your Honor?
Yeah, but first I want you to answer what I'm asking.
Okay.
Did they give you your money back? Because she's saying the hospital says they gave you your money back.
That wasn't my. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, Your Honor.
Do
I
you have
didn't
your
get
credit card
anything back.
statements?
Yes.
Can I see them?
Your Honor, can I say
Yes.
something? Okay, they're talking about they gave me my card back. I didn't even know they had my card.
So you did fight it, and then they ruled against you, is what
Yes.
happened. And then in December, they put it back on. Were you contacted by the credit card company?
No.
Wonder why they ruled against you. Did they tell you why they ruled against you?
Okay. When I went to the bank, they said someone used my credit card. And I
Yeah,
said,
but if someone uses your credit card without authority, you don't have to pay for it. apparently they investigated and they decided that somebody used your credit card with your authority.
Yeah, because
and that's
I
why
was
they
there.
recharged it.
Because
being there is not with your authority.
That's what the investigator told me. I have his name and everything.
All right, here's the thing that's bothering me. If you have nothing to do with this at all, and all of a sudden you find out that a neighbor of yours took her dog to the vet with your card, I can understand how you would stand here and say, wait a minute, they must have taken it from my purse when I wasn't paying attention, when I was outside and my purse was on the ground. But I have a situation where you're literally on this trip. We've got you on the trip, we've got you invested in the dog, and I've got 2 people who say you handed the card over. Now the dog is well, and now nobody wants to pay the $1,800. But because the dog is fine, everything's good. But to turn around and say no one had my authority, what the heck are you there for? Why are you there? I got nothing better to do. I may not have plans that evening, but I'm not going to go with somebody on a vet trip for their sick dog unless I got a reason why I want to be there. And if you have a reason why you want to be there because you love the dog and you don't want to see the dog die because she doesn't have any money, then it kind of sounds like maybe you had authorized the expenditure.
Your Honor, I didn't use my card.
All right, folks, based on what I have listened to, I am finding that, in fact, the credit card charge was made with authorization. So I am ruling in favor of Ms. Rodriguez on Ms. Foster's claim against Ms. Rodriguez. That's my ruling.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And that brings the plaintiff out into the hallway on the losing end of Judge Millon's verdict. What's your reaction?
I had no idea how she got my credit card. I did leave. I did go to the bathroom twice. I didn't know my credit card was missing until the next day.
What are you doing at the vet?
Oh, I just felt like going. Is that crazy?
It seems a little weird. Seems like it.
It does?
A little bit.
Why would it be weird to go? I mean, you go anywhere. This is a big,
Go to
a
the
free
vet.
country,
Yeah,
you know?
you can go. You can go if you want to, sure.
No.
But do you love that dog?
No, I don't even know the dog that well. I love dogs. I love people. I mean, come on.
No, you do love a dog or no?
I don't have a dog.
Not $800.
No.
All right. Okay.
$800 worth.
800. Okay. All right. Head right around that way. All right. So step on in here and. What do you think of this? Why would she do this to you?
I don't know. That's the way she is with everybody.
Why would she stop payment the next day if she okayed it?
Probably because the dog was okay. She wanted her money back.
You're still neighbors, right?
Yes, we are.
Well, what's that like when you see each other?
I haven't seen her.
Nobody says anything to each other.
Yeah, I haven't seen her ever since this been going on. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Maybe you should try a maroon tie next time.
I will. No, I'm not coming here no more.
Okay. Harvey?
Okay, you probably know this by now, but if you are the victim of credit card fraud, call the credit card company. There are a million ways of getting out from under that bill.